There's something really positive happening. Something really powerful is happening right now. I feel like this is confirmation. Somebody is living in harmony. Yeah, something about just becoming peaceful, becoming part of the peaceful energy. And yeah, I just feel like it's information, like it's something you've been waiting on all your life. I feel like you can really be happy about this, really be excited about this. You're moving somewhere. You're moving out to a new place. I feel like this is covering a lot of different areas in people's lives. It could be a spiritual lift, like you're ascending into a higher level of thinking, you're elevating. I also feel like someone is physically packing a U-Haul right now and moving to a beautiful place where you can actually see the environment. You don't have to focus on people so much. You don't have to be so, you don't have to look over your shoulders, is what I'm getting. And you can really take in the beautiful scenery. You can admire people's curb appeal and things like this. And there's real genuine happiness and joy where you're going. You may already know, you may already have done the research to look at this place, or maybe you're manifesting whatever this place is in your mind. I'm just seeing somebody moving into that area. I'm also seeing somebody receiving some sort of finances, something that you've been waiting for coming through. And I'm seeing it in the act of you actually purchasing what it is you want. So it's more like the materials that you want, and whatever it takes to get that is gonna work itself out. Whether you're getting these things for free, whether they were accidentally sent to you, whether you find them. Okay, so maybe it's not accidentally being sent to you. I'm hearing that everything is happening for a reason, and it was sent to you purposely. So if you do receive a package, it's yours. It's not something you have to feel like, yeah, it's going to have your name on it. It's going to have your name and your address on it. But for some reason, I feel like, yeah, maybe it's being sent to you by someone else. Like, maybe someone's sending it to you as a gift or something. But it's coming through. And then you have King of Cups here. Someone is getting rid of some negative emotions, and it's going to cause them to feel lighter. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon was not arrayed like one of these. So somebody is feeling like they're on top of the world, and it's like it's such a valuable emotion that no money can buy this type of happiness. No money can buy this type of love. And also, I'm feeling like this is happening for someone who is financially stable, but I'm also feeling like whoever it was that's receiving this new energy, this new light, felt they were just like scum of the earth for a while, and there was nothing they could do to get rid of this feeling. And now they're feeling lifted. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God. Yeah, this is powerful. I'm just seeing beautiful clouds in the sky, beautiful sun bursting through these clouds. And that's just being, just kind of like the background setting of your mind. Like whenever you close your eyes, you just see heaven. Okay, Seven of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of different scenes here happening for different people here. But ultimately, it's about the power of God and the presence of God, and you just being in a better place overall. Someone can be born in 82. I'm also getting 8. Let me see. All right, so we have 7 7 here on the outsides. And this could have to do with you getting back. It's like a fortune, it's almost like a small fortune, but it's really about you receiving something that's owed to you. So someone could be getting a back payment. I'm seeing the word happy again. Something about a cell phone, a door, parking lot. Maybe this is something that you had to fight for and you're suddenly receiving it. It's coming to you. Like a parking lot, like someone having to fight for a parking spot. And then we have Three of Swords and Nine of Swords. Something about heartbreak. This also could be maybe a toxic relationship that you're getting over, and you feeling your natural spirit coming, like your realness, who you really are, your reality is coming back. Whoever this person was that gaslighted you or tried to make you not feel like yourself, I feel like you're starting to feel like yourself again. And then we specifically Pentacles and Swords. So this is about some sort of a financial gain that you're coming into, and mental stability. Someone really was trying to drive you crazy and make you feel like you had lost your mind. And now it's like you realize that's just impossible. All this time you've been there. You've been going through this situation and you made it out. So it's not like you have to regain your consciousness. You've been conscious this entire time. You witnessed what was happening, and you survived. So Five of Hearts, Two of Pentacles. I'm seeing you stabilizing. I'm seeing you stabilizing this money that's coming in. So it's like you're not going to blow it all on one thing. I feel like all this time that you've been waiting, you've also been preparing what you need to spend it on, and how to spend it. It's not like it's going to make you happy. Your happiness comes from your heart and your peace of mind. This money is going to be invested into something that's going to make more for you, and it's gonna stabilize you. So I just feel like it's just the beginning of a long stream of income for you. We are more than conquerors through him who loved us. Gracious words as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. And we mentioned Solomon. Didn't we? Solomon was mentioned. Maybe was it this reading? Well, I'm seeing here, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So almost like, well, let's mention Solomon right now, if it's not being mentioned again. That one, Christ is better than Solomon. He's greater than Solomon. And people were obsessed with Solomon. They were coming from all over the world to visit him. He was handsome. He had over 1,000 wives, or maybe just at 1,000. He was wise. People wanted to talk to him and understand the way he thought. And the reason I bring this up is because of Proverbs for some reason. That's interesting. So maybe it is just meant to bring light to the fact that your temple is being built. Your kingdom is being built right now. The roads are paved with gold. I'm also getting something about this. There's something special about this honeycomb, this sweetness. Someone going crazy for honeycombs. Someone getting a glow up, feeling like they look a hot mess, basically. And I feel like whoever this is has the image of that cartoon character. Like, this is what they look like, or this is how they feel. Like, they feel crazy. And it's because you were going through some crazy situations. You're so true to yourself that you look exactly how you feel. So when God lifts you and he knows He knows how beautiful you are. When he lifts you to the place where you're meant to be, you're going to look just like this glorious kingdom of heaven that you're entering. Queen of Swords, Five of Wands, Immaculate Heart of Mary. Somebody may be carrying a child right now. 5Q, Q5. Okay. And then we have the Five of Wands. So ultimately, I feel like just kind of take a deep breath and get used to your new environment. Because this excited energy, like, it's natural to feel as you leave and move forward. But once you get to this new place, you're going to settle down. You're going to settle down into the comfort zone. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance marked out for us. Somebody is not settling down. Somebody just doesn't like the idea of that. So they're going to get comfortable for a while, and then they're going to put on some running shoes and go for a jog. So this is for some people, but this is also kind of giving an example of the energy here right now, that you feel safe enough to go out and exercise in public. And the peace of God with which transcends all understanding will guard your heart and your minds in Christ Jesus. So this is a new feeling right now. And maybe this is something that some people forgot. Maybe you forgot just how peaceful you were and how much access you had to your own soul. Because I feel like right now people are trying to entangle themselves with you. People who don't know you whatsoever are trying to pretend like they know you. And I feel like this has been happening so much that it's just like you just thought the world was crazy. I just saw 12:12 on the clock. You just thought that, and I feel like this is like either you thought you were crazy or you thought the world was crazy, but there's really no difference in those feelings. Like, but yeah, I just feel like somebody was just being harassed to the point of insanity, but you're still sane. It's just, yeah, the world is tripping right now. And it also has to do with your energy. You being in such an elevated state without anybody else's help makes people attracted to you. Well, they want what you have because you don't need them. So they're trying to tangle themselves up in you, in your aura. They're trying to pretend that they know you so they can be part of your life. Through these, he has given us his very great and precious promises, so that through him you may participate in the divine nature and escape the corruption of the world caused by evil desires. This is so on point. I'm so glad this is part of this reading. Because a lot of times these confirmations come up, but the video cuts off, and I'm just like, was that meant for me? But here it is. Here's the confirmation. You're escaping whatever corruption that's happening in your environment right now. Somebody is going through something that is hard to explain. It's hard to put into words just how crazy these people are. I feel like they're banging on your walls. Some people are even having their doors knocked down. And it's like, this is really insane. The only time you hear about this is in the horror movies. And you're like, is it really just like happening in plain sight, and people are just talking about it as if it's fiction? Because this is real. These horror movies are real. People are going crazy over you. Just think about celebrities, how celebrities are treated, and like really take it in that you are in that position. You might not see the fame right now. You might not see the money, but it's coming. You have the spirit of a celebrity. You have the spirit of a star. And this is why people are behaving the way they behave. They are literally lifting you up to the new place. You're riding their energy like a wave, because it's impossible for you to stay low around somebody who is worshiping you. That's what they're doing. They're worshiping your spirit. You have the spirit of Christ. So You're being pushed to a new place where you're going to have security guards. You're going to have a gated community, or not even just a community, but your home is going to be surrounded by security systems to keep this overexcitement away from you, which is, I feel like, to some people impacting you in a negative way. It may be causing you to stress out. It may be showing up physically. Like some people may be experiencing some illnesses like fibromyalgia or something. I'm not really sure the word. Something like hypertension. It is as if the dew of her mind were falling on Mount Zion, for there the Lord bestows his blessings, his blessing, even life forevermore. Yeah, and part of this excited energy is just the way you think and the fact that you go higher and higher and higher. And this is precisely what drugs do for drug addicts. So you are like a drug for some people, and they just want to get on your level and they want to get tangled up in your energy. Some people want to pull you down because they just can't mind their business. As long as you are living your life, they have to be involved in some way. But don't think that you're going crazy or anything like that, even if the thought has already come and gone. It's just the reality of where you're going, where you're headed. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. You're being pulled by God. It's not it's not about the way you think. Maybe you think positively, you love the Lord because you love the Lord, but it's not like your thoughts are actually an engine, and like you're required to flap your wings like a bird. Birds have to work for that flight, but I feel like you're being pulled up. You can relax and still reach higher levels. And this is for some people. This is for the person that this elevation right now. The person that's being lifted and moved out. You're being moved out of poverty. And somebody's being lifted as if it were a crane. Like someone's being lifted by a crane outside of their home. I'm almost hearing like someone has a really big spirit. Like you've been overindulging in the negativity around you, and now it's time to relocate. It's like a big fish. You need a bigger bowl. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness. And the reds and the blue is almost like the wiring of some sort of network or networking system. And just like that wave, I'm feeling like someone is surfing the wave almost. Someone is building up their For You page. Like I feel like whoever this is specifically is starting to see a new side of the world just by the way they search online. Like you're showing the algorithm that you're serious. And so when you search for things, you get like medical journals and, like really serious research topics, and not just like the first Cosmo magazine type of vibe that pops up. I feel like your life is a deep dive. Any more? Something about a vaccination. Maybe you're going to need to get a vaccination for this new area that you're moving into. And something about lemons turning into lemonade, or maybe you're as the vaccine for this area. Like maybe this area is used to, whatever they're used to, and this is your new home. They're going to look at you like almost like a little taste of where you've been and where you've come from, and they're going to have to get used to it. It's gonna give them an immunity for what's to come, because you're not the only one who's moving into a better place. Is a whole population of people who are moving to a better place, and wherever they're going is gonna accept them because you initiated this entry and got everybody used to this new vibe.